Welcome to UPSC Preparation Day 28. Today we are going to solve the rest of the questions from General Studies Paper 1 2021. So let's begin. Consider the following statement. Which of them is correct? Moringa is a leguminous evergreen tree. Tamarind tree is endemic to South Asia. In India, most of tamarind is collected as minor forest produce. India exports tamarind and seeds of moringa. Seeds of moringa and tamarind can be used in the production of biofuel. So only third, fourth and fifth option are correct. Black cotton soil has been formed due to weathering of what? Answer will be fissure volcanic rocks, basalt. Next question, recombinant vector vaccine, which is correct. Genetic engineering is applied in the development of these vaccines. Bacteria and viruses are used as vectors. So the option will be both 1 and 2 are correct. Passing on mitochondrial disease from parent to child can be prevented by mitochondrial replacement therapy either before or after in vitro fertilization of egg. A child inherits mitochondrial disease entirely from mother and not from father. So both first and second options are correct. Next, Volgut 1 and Volgut 2 are mentioned in the context of option answer will be developing genetically modified crop plants. Second question, in a pressure cooker, temperature at which food is cooked depends mainly upon which? Area of the hole in the lid, temperature of flame, weight of lid. So the answer will be first and third option, area of the hole in the lid, weight of lid. Next, consider bacteria, fungi, virus which can be cultured in artificial or synthetic media. Answer will be first and second can be cultured in artificial or synthetic medium. Virus cannot be cultured in artificial or synthetic medium. Consider the following. Adenovirus have single-stranded DNA genomes, whereas retroviruses have double-stranded DNA genome. Common cold is sometimes caused by an adenovirus, where AIDS is caused by retrovirus. Only the second option is correct. Only the second option is correct. Water can dissolve more substances than any other liquid because it is dipolar in nature. How do sodium lamps differ from LED lamps? So the answer will be sodium lamps produce light in 360, but it is not so in the case of LED lamps. And sodium lamps are monochromatic, but LED lamps are not monochromatic. AC2 is talked about in control of what? Answer will be spread of virus diseases. Bisphenol A is a structural component of which kind of plastic? Answer will be polycarbonate. Triclosan is present in which? Answer will be toiletries. Why astronomical distances are measured in light year? Speed of light is same. We adopted parliamentary democracy based on British model, but how does our model differ from that model? As regards to legislation, British Parliament is supreme or sovereign, but in India the power of Parliament to legislate is limited. In India, matters related to the constitutionality of amendment of an Act of Parliament. So both first and second options are correct. Next question, in Gopalaswamy Iyengar committee suggested that a minister and a secretary be designated solely for pursuing the subject of administrative reforms and performing it. In 1970, Department of Personnel was constituted on recommendation of Administrative Reforms Commission in 1966 that was placed under PM's charge. Which is correct? Only the second option is correct. Right to privacy is under which article? Answer will be Article 21. So which of the following is correct? So only the second option is correct. In 1991 Lok Sabha election, Shri Devilal contested from 3 Lok Sabha constituencies. Next question, right to city gives every occupant of the city the right to reclaim public places and public participation in the city. Right to the city means that state cannot deny any public service or facility to unauthorized colonies in the city. So the second and third option is correct. Which is correct in respect to judicial custody? Only second option. During judicial custody, police officer in charge of case is not allowed to interrogate the suspect without approval of court. Which is correct? Option, state governments have their own prisoners released on parole rules. Next question, at national level, which ministry is the nodal agency to ensure effective implementation of the Scheduled Tribes and Other Traditional Forest Dwellers Act 2006? So answer will be Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Next question, a legislation which confers on the executive or administrative authority an unguided and uncontrolled discretionary power in the matter of application of law violates which article of India? Let's repeat the question once more. A legislation which confers on the executive or administrative authority and unguided and uncontrolled discretionary power in the matter of application of law violates which article of India? Answer will be Article 14. Which is an essential feature that indicates Indian polity is federal in character? Answer will be independence of judiciary is safeguarded. Which describes state? So the definition of state, a community of persons permanently occupying a definite territory independent of external control and possessing an organized government. Which one is correct? Any retired judge of Supreme Court in India can be called back to sit and act as a Supreme Court judge by Chief Justice of India with prior permission of President of India. Next question. Consider the following statement which is correct. There is only one citizenship and one domicile. A citizen of birth only can become head of state. A foreigner once granted the citizenship cannot be deprived of it under any circumstances. Only the first option is correct. Which is the base safeguard of liberty in a liberal democracy? The answer will be separation of powers. Under the Indian Constitution, concentration of wealth violates what? Answer will be directive principles of state. What is the position of right to property in India? Legal right available to any person. What was the exact constitutional status of India on 26 January 1950? A sovereign democratic republic. The term secular and socialist was added by the 42nd Amendment in 1976. So, on before 26 January 1950, only sovereign, democratic and republic were the terms in our constitution. The term secular and socialist was added by 42nd Amendment in 1976. What is meant by constitutional government? It means a government limited by terms of the constitution. Halbi Hukwi pertain to what? Tribal languages. Bharat Ratna and Padma Award are titles under Article 18 of the Constitution of India. So what? Padma Awards which were instituted in 1954 were suspended only once. Number of Bharat Ratna awards is restricted to maximum of 5 in a particular year. So among the three options, the first and the third option is correct. Bharat Ratna and Padma Award are titles under Article 18 of the Constitution, and number of Bharat Ratna award is awarded to a maximum of 5 in a particular year. The United Nations Capital Development Fund (UNCDF) and Arbor Day Foundation have recently recognized Hyderabad as 2023 City of the World. Hyderabad was selected for recognition for a year following its commitment to grow and maintenance of urban forest. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Next question. Laureus World Sports. Which of the statements are correct? So only the first and second statement are correct. American golfer Tiger Woods was the first winner of this award. This award was received mostly by Formula 1 players so far. Which is correct regarding 32nd Summer Olympics? So answer will be sports climbing, surfing, skateboarding, karate and baseball are included in this Olympics. Motto of this Olympic was faster and higher. Last question of this paper. Consider ICC World Test Championship. Finalists were decided by number of matches they won. New Zealand was ranked ahead of England because it won more matches than England. None of the options are correct. So thank you so much for joining in. Have a nice day. Bye bye.